it was a 4v1. We had the up. We had it. No, I'm just kidding. But all right, this map is going to be kicking off here, though. Hardpoint on Skyline. Boston Boygas versus Toronto Falters. We'll see who gets the initial here. Boston Burger should be a little bit closer, but guess what? Imprez is going to be the first one with some kills.
Yep, and this hill is starting off in the favors
Roberto.
of the Boston Burgers. Roberto is going crazy. And starting off this series, Boston Burgers are starting off with that opening time. We thought we was going to start off with that 45 seconds like we saw in that last map, but Toronto Falters do finally make their way onto the hill, but they still haven't did nothing about Roberto as he's starting off on a 6th spree with the jackal in hand. Let's see if he can get 7. No, he gets taken down before he gets 7. Toronto Falters are in control of this hill. This P2 should be jumping off shortly, and the spawns looking like they are favoring the Toronto Falters.
Yeah, Toronto do a good job there finally cleaning things up after Roberto it gets taken down in their back line. But like you were saying earlier, this P1, if you can just outgun people, you can pick up some decent time. And Roberto picked up 6 kills in a row, and that allowed his teammates to get a 20 full seconds. But now the rotation into the P2 is going to be up. Roberto is going to have to be very instrumental in their team breaking this one open. Toronto Falters, though, they got a decent setup. They're getting the kills they need off initial. But Boston Burgers, 3 players going around the back. They get some of the initial kills. They go 3 for 1 right there. The push should be coming in here momentarily. These players in the hill got to clutch up and immediately going to get taken down as Toxin. He gets a little difficult gunfight there. He's got a couple players pushing him, all different angles. Now Boston Burgers getting some solid time.
Yeah, they came in, got the spawns to spawn out in their favor. And then just to break into the hill, light up the kill feed all green, but we got Toronto Falters trying to break back into this P2. They do get 2 big kills, but they got to watch out for Roberto, who is just going crazy for the Boston Burgers. Gets the 2 opening kills of his own. Scrap time should go in the favor of Boston Burgers. Going to this kitchen hill, Toronto Falters will get that opening time. But opening time, we see Toronto Falters have, but Roberto is making it a problem for the Toronto Falters.
Toronto Falters going to be having a tough time with these guys being some demons in this hill. Bagel, I tell you what, serving up bagels in the kitchen right now is going to get taken down by Ashwagandha. Don't forget to take 1 pill in the morning, 1 pill at night. The push coming in. Boston Burgers trying to get it done. Toronto Falters though, on the time.
Yo. Kill feed lights up all green. Boston Burgers are starting, to warm up their gunny a little bit as this P4 is getting ready to kick off. They're trying to get the rotation. I wonder what gun that was he had, but Toronto Falters get 4 kills of their own to get those back spawns, hold those back spawns for this P4, try to get the rest of the scrap time, other P3, get the rest of the scrap time for this P3. P4 jumps off. Toronto Falters are in control of this hill. They got to watch out for player 3. He's going to be the first line of defense. He does get in, but he gets taken down immediately. Toronto Falters are taking control of this hill and starting to get a lead in this game.
I'm not going to lie. ADHD Junkie is not giving us ADHD kids a good look right now, pulling out the compact like that. That thing is shooting so fast. I didn't even realize it shot that fast. But Big Mac delivering the Big Mac down in the bedroom right now. This is where Jim slid off the map, right over here to the left of Roberto.
Right to the left, right?
Ashwagandha serving him up right now. On a 5 streak right now. He's cooking as well. He's got the jackal in hand, though. No contact for him. These players are flying around. I mean, that guy was floating for me. I'm not going to lie. Terp was trying to get something going there. But Boston Burgers here. Down by 60 points. I mean, Toronto Falters, after this first full rotation, are looking very good right now.
Yeah. They're looking good. They're just letting Roberto. Hey, you can go crazy. You can get all the kills you want. Does not matter. You're not getting hardpoint time. That is the objective name of this game. It's to accrue hardpoint time. You can get all the kills you want, but if you're not getting no hardpoint time, you're going to take an L. Roberto deciding to, figure that out. Now he said, I'm going to decide to get this hardpoint time. As his team was starting off with the big opening P1 before those 2 kills happened. Now make it 3. Happened for Toronto Falters. Now they got control of these hills. Spawn out for the Boston Burgers. But the big thing is to make sure you keep control of those P2 spawns. And that is what Boston Burgers have currently.
I mean, the Boston Burgers down by about 70 points right now. Not going to be the best to look at the moment. What are you going to do? The rotation is coming in. They're getting set up for it at the moment. The kills kind of going their way, but Toronto started to fight back once again. Ashwagandha back to the kitchen, serving it up right now. Hellstorm in the back pocket. Remember, take your ashwagandha pills. That's what he's trying to tell everybody. He did get taken down, though, so I guess the ashwagandha salesman is gone temporarily. But Boston Burgers, I mean, still trying to fight for this. I mean, they need this time very badly. And Roberto Baberto, I tell you what, very dangerous man. He's going to be a little bit tough to kill, but this Toronto Falters team is just unstoppable at the moment.
Yeah, they're playing teamwork for real, getting on the hard point, getting to the positions they need to get to, and making it tough for these Boston Burger players. They got one player who's really just taking off, but the rest of the team, you know, they're just not doing what Roberto is doing. They're not following his lead, so it's making it tough for his team. And Toronto Falters are just sticking together, you know, getting the trades they need to get to, and just collecting hardpoint time. Now this P3 is getting ready to drop ball. Boston Burgers are there, so we're gonna need a big hill here for Boston Burgers to get back this game.
Yeah, Boston Burgers gonna need some massive hills coming up here. And the kitchen is the place to do it. Some chefs in the lobby looking to start chefing. Roberto Baberto, I tell you what, could be a 5-star chef himself, but he's having a tough time getting shot in the back nonstop. But we're gonna see Toronto Falters. They're gonna be the first team to break 200 points. Hey, that's respectable. He shot it immediately. He knew he messed up. We'll take that. We'll take that. It happens every once in a while. But the push still coming in. Toronto Falters are cooking at the moment. Up by over 110 points and still moving. But guess what? Roberto Baberto is just a demon right now. He picks up 2, does go down. His teammates are there to help out as well. ADHD junkie, I tell you what, loves the compact. That thing shoots very fast, but shooting some small ammunition at the moment. He's going to be back tub right now, hanging out in the tub. I mean, he's chilling in the tub, just waiting. No way. I mean, he actually, it worked. The tub works. I told you, tub is the spot.
Behind the tub, but not in the tub. You got to be behind.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. I said in the tub. He's behind it. Picks up another one. He does go down though. That was a clutch grenade right there coming out of Toronto. I don't know how you would have killed the guy behind the tub otherwise. But Boston Burgers, they're gonna try to push this one out. They got to play absolutely perfect. It's almost impossible when Toronto are playing like this. They've got the time. They've got the setup. They're getting the kills. Oh, never mind. Roberto Baberto does take out one. Does get taken down though. And the kill's still coming in from Toronto. Ashwagandha showing up for the boys. ADHD junkie though. He's gonna break on in. He's back behind the tub once again. But behind the tub isn't gonna be. He was actually in the shower that time. Not gonna work out. It's Toronto Falters, 18 points away from getting it done.
Yeah, it looks like they probably get it done here. Here comes the cruise missile getting ready to drop down. Here comes one. Here comes two. I'm just playing. When he does 5-1 with the cruise missile, that is his teammate. That is unfortunate, but Toronto Falters are 8 kills away for this win. Kill feed lighting up in their favor is going to be up to Bagel to try to clear the hill, but he gets taken down, and that is GG's for the Toronto Falters as they win 250 to 1. I think it was like 119. Yep, it was 119.
And Toronto Falters showing up right now. Insanely talented team. They do a great job with their rotations, and honestly, really the big thing is they push through as a team. They pick up the kills. They immediately grab the flip spawns, and they just station themselves on that point. They get the setup going, and they just start gunning anyone who comes anywhere near them. They're all doing a phenomenal job. But shout out to Roberto Baberto. Guy did a great job fighting back all game. I don't think it'd be very fun. I don't think it'd be very
fun. Oh no! Here we go. Here we go, guys. And the producer is faded, guys. But here we go.
I mean, he jumped off a map on Skyline. I don't think we can trust the guy.
Hey, towards the fence, he just switched over to hybrid.
I get it. He thought he was a plane or something. He thought he was a kill streak. He wasn't.
Hey, Boston Burgers, Toronto Falters, search and destroy, starting up in this series. The Toronto Falters took the game 1, so let's see how Boston Burgers can respond here in this search and destroy on the best map in this game. Red card. In this game, red card. You see Roberto Roberto going crazy, getting that first kill, but he instantly gets traded out by Turp. It's a 1v2 advantage for the Boston Burgers. Bomb looks like it's getting ready to get over towards this A side, but Turp is playing good. He stops the plant. Now it just leaves Big Max to try to get this player. He knows where he's at. He tracked him through the wall. Oh!
That's the 1v3.
Absolutely beamed.
I mean, that Terp just got a 1v3 and every single one of them was an individual gunfight. Just got it done. I mean, just like that. I mean, Toronto starting things out strong, I guess. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, they showed a beautiful shot of the pitch right there. But I mean, that was a great round by Toronto. They keep the momentum from that round one, carry it over. Last map it was I'm Press. This map it is Terp. Let's see if he can keep that hot hand going. Toronto is on his offensive side. Looks like this A site may be the site. Oh, we see a sniper. Sniper has been pulled out. Oh, he just missed that kill, but Big Max has a sniper of his own, and he takes out. I don't know who he took out, but he took out Press. Took out I am Press. So it's a sniper versus sniper battle going down in this game. We're looking at the ADHD right now, but Big Mac may be the one who we should.
Oh,
he
Big Mac.
He doesn't have this.
No, it was ADHD. It just had the glitch. But Roberto, who is actually Big Mac, got a kill. I tell you what, I know somebody who would not like his name. But Big Mac, trying to clutch up right now. Toxin in a 1v4. This is a little interesting. He make a lot of noise opening and closing doors right now. I like this diamond names. It looks pretty clean. Does get taken down by the man, the myth, the legend, Roberto.
Yeah, man. Roberto is a crazy name, man. I wrote this guy named Roberto. I was calling him Armando for months.
That's funny. That's funny. I know a guy named Armando. And you know what's funny? We call him Roberto. So it's a little weird. A little weird.
It was a little weird. But here we go. That was a great round right there. Bounce back round by the Boston Burgers to pull it back to a 1v1, a 1-1 tie game. So let's just see what they do here on this offensive side. Looking like they're going to go through the tunnel or take the route so we can see this beautiful pitch. Probably making their way to this B side. Only one player there for Toronto Falters to defend this out and to make the call out for his team, and that is Terp. He may have made the call, but he gets the first blood, but he instantly gets traded out. Bomb should be going down shortly on this B side, but now Roberto is looking for some kills.
Roberto, who actually was maybe not Roberto, but Toronto Falters 2v3. This bomb still not planted yet though, so they have that going for them. Boston hasn't planted it yet. Ashragan on a quick little flank, picks up one. His teammate gets the other. Now going to be a 2v1 just like that. Big Mac not near his team to get a trade. Has to be nice and careful. The McDonald's man himself has to take this one nice and slow. He's got an aims. That bomb unfortunately never got planted, so that's not helping him out one bit. He has to get this one planted or get both kills. And Ashwagandha and Toxin, I tell you what, these two players are just taking it nice and easy, watching each other's back for the most part, in range to trade each other out or run away and just play time. Big Smack. I like this. 8 seconds left. It takes 5 seconds to plant. There's a player behind the bar, and there's a player up top. He gets shot in the back. And just like that, Toronto Falters win the round.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like that. Toronto Falters win the round. I mean, that movement was so slow. It was crazy. But it was like right when the timer started ticking on the rest of it. Like, oh shoot, I gotta start moving a little bit. And then he got caught off guard, which usually happens. But there we go. It's 1-2. I mean, 2-1 advantage for the Toronto Falters. They are on this offense. They are on the offensive side. They could make it a 3-1 advantage. Really put Boston Burgers into a panic if they can get up 3-1, and they already got the 1-0 map advantage. This is a big round right here for the Boston Burgers. Bomb looks like it's making its way over towards, or the bomb's still back in the response. ADHD is pulling out the sniper. That's what we like to see. We like to see these snipers in this round, but he gets taken down immediately by Ashwagandha for the first blood.
Big first blood coming through there, but there's going to be a little bit of a trade on the map. Is Chirp going to get taken down in exchange? But now this little 3v3. There's a little flank there from Bagel Boy. As he gets a kill. And just like that, Prez gets one as well. Now 2v2 on the map. Bagel and Roberto up against Toxin and on Prez. Toronto have the bomb and have to get this one planted. Looks like they're going to B to get this planted. But both these players are split up very far right now. Both Boston players playing together.
Yeah, you know, teamwork on this game is the key to success. Places so you can get each other's trade. Bomb is going down as B. Roberto spots player up in that little suite, that small little elevator room. Bagel has to come over and try to get that trade, but Bagel is not close enough. So they got to try to play together as a team, and now they're just, you know, just running over, trying to see if they can just try to find one. Oh, one player just slid. He got some good timing. That's Prez on to ADHD Junkie. Now it's all up to Roberto.
He's got a chance to do the funniest thing. Okay. He stuns himself. It doesn't work out. The sniper is there. He's got to be nice and careful, though. He's going to push on up, making a lot of noise. Takes out an after defuse, so no time to defuse anymore, and he gets taken down. Toronto win another one, just like that, up 4-1. Or 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, up 4-1, man. I'd
3-1.
just like to just go ahead and just shout out that CDL pack, you know, paint, you know, that paintball little paint gun. You know, that's pretty little good, you know, little good design. I like it. I like the little splatter. Hey, that's called splatter. You know, it's pretty. Oh, you have it? That's pretty.
No, I don't. No.
I thought you had it. It's pretty fire. It's
I'm not Mr. Moneybags over here.
Yeah, me either, man. Me either. But it's a pretty fire camo. But here we go. I mean, I grinded my guns out to diamond, so you know I'm not about to buy no camos. I'm just using the grinded guns. But Boston Burgers, they need a big round here. They are on the offensive side. Let's try to take this ball quickly to A so they can get it down. There's only one player there. That's player 5. Player 7 is watching mid so they can take him down. That would be good for them. But now this bomb has got stuck outside. Bagel has put shots down onto Ashwagandha, backing him up. There is the first blood by Toxin, who takes down Roberto, and then Prez takes down Big Mac for the 2 advantage for the Toronto Falters.
Toronto. 3-1 lead at the moment. 42 up the back. I can't troll anymore.
Yo, the producer is killing me over here, man. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it professional, man. The producer is killing me though with that. But TNK, what was that?
I don't know, man.
That's a rough. I was gonna let it go, but once Jim said something, I just couldn't let it go no more. But anyway, guys, we're gonna try to bring this back. Toronto is just, you know, putting their foot down, taking control of this series. It's 4-1. They're up 1-0 in this series. They're looking dominant so far. So we're going to have to see some big plays from these Boston Burgers. Bomb's looking like it could be making its way to this B side. Roberto, they say starts off with the first blood, but I doubt it was him because we was on his POV. But this bomb was like it's making its way towards this B side. The players that are there to defend it are player 4 and player 2. So I guess that's another player down for Toronto. So Boston Burgers have the 3-2 lead. Bomb is going down on this B site. So can Toxin and I Am Prez defend it?
It's gonna be a good question here. It is gonna be a little bit of a 1v3. Prez all by themselves. Bomb down in his favor though. Gotta get some clutch kills. Doesn't get that first one. Is Roberto gonna clean it up? A nice round win on the board for Boston. Is they're gonna go still down, but they're going to get 2 rounds. It's going to be a nice little 4-2 at Toronto. Still in the lead and still looking very strong, of course, but Boston back on track.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big round for Boston. They kept the numbers together. They stayed together. Once they got the call out, they moved together as a team, you know, making sure that if one player went down, they was able to get that trade. You know, the big gunny by Roberto is just, you know, insane. We've been saying it all day. But Toronto Falters, man, they have been playing good. We see Turp right there on a 3 streak, you know, so he's playing big. He's picking it up for his team. Playing big. Toronto are just 2 rounds away from winning this. They're on this defense. They just cannot let Boston Burgers gain some momentum in this match, because if they do, you know, you can see Boston Burgers tying this series up. So Toronto Falters, they play a defense. Just keep this 2-2 split. Like looks like they have a 3-1 split. More players towards the A site. One player watching that B side, as we have a player a battle going down in the street side.
Ashwagandha trying to lace the Big Mac there for a second. Didn't quite get it done, but nice little push coming through right there. Is Roberto going to get a nice kill onto Prez, but Ashwagandha going to trade things out, get ADHD Donkey down, gets another one just like that, ends the round. Toronto Falters going to go up 5-2.
Yeah, Toronto Falters are on a match, a point, and those kills just went by. Just mentioned Turk, and he just came up, got him a big 2-piece to end the round, and that, well, he got a big 2-piece. His teammate got the third, and Boston Burger. I mean, well, it says Boston Burgers win that, but Toronto Falters.
They don't deserve that win because they didn't get it. That's not how it works. We're cheating. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it did pop up like they won it. It's kind of weird, but you know, just Call of Duty things, right? At least it actually made the score correct though. So 5-2.
That is true. That is
Toronto Falters. They're taking this bomb. They're going to A pretty quickly here. We'll see if they can get there pretty quick. Boston Burgers though, they're gonna be here trying to defend. You know, it's kind of tough when you're the Boyston Boygas and you got Mr. Bagel Man on your team. A little bit more of a New York thing. But Bagel, he's gonna be the first one to get in a gunfight here. Couple kills going the way of Boston, one going the way of Toronto. Do you see one sniper kill? That's gonna be another kill coming in just like that. Ashwagandha 1v3. Now this could be the ultimate Ashwagandha sales pitch here. He gets this victory. It's gonna be a 1v2 just like that. Already cutting the numbers down up against Bagel and Big Smack.
He's just waiting for any player to show themselves.
I like this.
I mean, he's got time, so and he picked up the sniper.
No.
He's jumping out. He's going to get the bomb now. He's been spotted by Bagel. Let's see how he's challenged. He's being challenged from both directions. Boston Burgers win that round. Now it's a 5-3. 5-3, you know. It's not where teams want to be, you know, from both sides. You know, you don't want to be 5-3 other side, but 3-5 is something that you can work with if you are the Boston Burgers.
I mean, that's tough, right? If you're Toronto, you don't really want to be 5-3 right now. You want to be 6-1 out of here, donezo. But Boston Burgers keeping themselves in it. And I tell you what, who better to lead the Boston Boygas than Big Smack himself? He is quite literally the burger. And we'll see if Mr. Big Smack can get it done. They're going to take this bomb over towards the B bomb site. Going to have a player over there to do it. That's going to be on Prez. Not an easy kill whatsoever on this map. Has been very challenging to take out here. So let's see if Boston Burgers can deal with this challenge. They're going to take this nice and easy. They're waiting for any kind of info. Maybe they're letting Toronto kind of make a mistake here. But Toronto playing this easy. They want to win this one 6-3. They want it done this round. I like this from Prez. Just playing this close offense.
Ashwagandha starts off with the first blood on to Roberto. There goes ADH Dougie taken down by Iron Press. Now it's just up to Big Mac and Bagel to hold down the line for Boston Burgers to extend this series. Bomb going down on this B site. All 4 players from the Toronto Falters attack this restaurant. There goes Big Mac down for the last kill. There goes the defuse. Toronto Falters win this map 6-3. Take the series lead 2-0.
That's a big one right there for the Toronto Falters. Looking absolutely fantastic right there. Hey, get it done. Get it done. Round after round.
The main thing is if you are on the Boston Burgers, you want to just make sure you control that side of the map. Make sure you don't push up too far and just control this P1, but don't flip to the P2. But if you are on the Falters, you want to make sure you flip around and try to get to that P2. Opening kill starts off for Turp onto the hill as his Toronto Falters teams will collect this opening P1 time. You got Roberto trying to be a nuisance, trying to bust in through the side, but he gets taken down immediately. No team is on this hill. As you see, I think teams are trying to favor these spawns, but Toronto Falters just stuck in this P1.
I mean, Toronto doing a good job here, already trying to push on through. You see the number 5 player on the mini map. That's going to be Ashwagandha pushing the back of the map, handing out pills left and right. But Boston Burgers, I mean, they're trying to break back into this P1. They realize they're going to lose those spawns as well. They're trying to get something going, but Toronto Falters, they get a basically perfect P1. They immediately get the P2 spawn flips. You got to watch out for number 3, though. ADHD Junkie is going to be spawned all the way in the back. He's going to be on a quick little flank. The front pressure comes in, though. ADHD Monkey able to sneak on through, get a couple kills. Big Smack as well. And just like that, Boston break it open. They're on the time.
Yeah, no matter about the spawns, but they immediately got the spawns back. Now it's their time to accrue hardpoint time because they would have let Toronto Falters chain those hills back together. This game would have been over before it even started. But this is a big P2 hill holding down that Sana, not allowing none of the Toronto Falters to get close. 2 players trying to go around the back. The read has been made by those Boston Burgers. Those 2 players get taken down. Now the pressure from the front. Here comes Ashwagandha. He gets one before he gets traded out. Boston Burgers are still in control of these spawns. Nobody wants that hill time, as you know, it's probably tough to hold down that hill time. But now Boston Burgers are on this hill. You would think that P3 rotation is getting ready to happen. Boston Burgers are already on the rotations. Player 3 is getting ready to get on top of and getting ready to get into top part.
Yeah, ADHD Monkey. Already top part. Very good power position to watch over this hill here. But the kills coming through the middle of the map as well as Prez picks up 2, make it 3 very big kills. They're on a 5 streak now. Tries to drop the Jackal, picks up another Jackal. Well, that's what you love to see. But Prez picks up 1 more before going down, so to get on a 6 streak. Not quite going to get the Hellstorm, but still being a menace. A couple players just crawling around the hill right now, and both get taken out by Roberto. And just like that, Ashwagandha, though, trying to make some pressure happen as well. Look at the kills coming in from Toronto as they clear things out once again.
Yeah, Toronto, man, they're a killing machine behind I Am Press. He is their main guy when it comes to the slaying department. His teammates just worked so well around him. 71-33 is the lead for Toronto as we go through these 3 hills. P4 is getting ready to jump off. Toronto Falters look like they have control of the hill. Player 4 is trying to manipulate the spawns, but I don't think he's in the right position. But he did get a big kill right there. His teammates are going to start off with opening hill, but the spawns just spawn up right there close for Toronto Falters. So this break into this P4 should be on very shortly by Toronto Falters, but Boston Burgers are doing a good job of holding them off.
They do a great job there, Boston Burgers, though. Trying to push back into this hill, trying to get a little bit of control. They get the kills they need. Roberto. Not the one getting those kills, but the one showing up in the kill feed. Toronto Falters now. I mean, trying to fight this one back. They want to get a retake of their own. Boston Burgers, though, getting nice kills here, getting on this time as well. Their setup is coming in clutch at the moment, but Toronto getting a lot of pressure on this one. Boston going to have to find a way to get them pushed back a little bit further. Toronto might be able to get the close spawns now that they had someone wrap around the back, but the kills are going to be coming in here shortly as Terp going to pick up 1, gets help with the 2nd. Toronto is here. They're on this time. The rotation, though, back to P1 is in now.
Yeah, P1 rotations are in. We got 1 Boston Burger player around the hill trying to get that opening hill every time, but he gets trapped in by 2 of the Toronto Falters, and the kill feed just lights up all Toronto Falters. This Chirp is gets 2 of those kills, and this hill time is Toronto Falters. They're looking to win this game, win this map here in the ball point. They do not want to see a map for Terp going absolutely crazy as he adds 2 more to his total before he gets taken down. No team on this P1, but Toronto, they're good with that as long as they got this 107-77 point lead.
Terp making nice, smart plays there. Get a nice clean kill. But this time around, Toronto Falters have the initial setup for the P2 on lockdown, getting a decent amount of this P1 time as well on the back side of it, but nothing too crazy. Boston Burger's going to clean up that last 5 seconds or so as we rotate on over to P2. This time around, once again, you got to watch out for Big Smack around the back of the map. He's going to get a quick little flank in. This time, Toronto should know about it. Toronto, though, they have a player spawn directly on the hill. That was kind of nice. The 2 players spawning pretty far out. They're going to have to get up there pretty quickly. Boston Burgers, though, they're going to be here. They're going to be here to stay. As they get a couple kills they need, they're going to start getting on this time. Terp around the back, though, going to be a little bit annoying to deal with.
Yeah, man, he's just getting two-piece after two-piece, but he finally gets taken down. Let's see if Iron Press can came in. He does break in. He finds. Oh, I thought he found the second, but he does not. Boston Burgers find 3 kills. Send Toronto Falters to a 4 spawn. Not spawning to this is probably spawning up closer for next if they wanted to just go ahead and rotate. But I think it's too early to try to rotate. Player 2 just said maybe it's not. The comeback could be on for the Boston Burgers if they could just start winning these spawns, start getting the rotation kills, but they are not getting those as the kill feed lights up all purple. This P4 should jump, or P3 should jump off in the favor for Toronto Falters.
I mean, Prez is still cooking right now. 20 and 11, pretty good. But ADC Junkie, 2 kills on this hill. Good spot to just watch over things. That top part, I tell you what, it's nice. You can shoot through that balcony, but it's preferred to probably have an AR to do so. But Terp got to push her on the back once to get this player off the power position. But Boston Burgers doing a good job keeping themselves not only in this game, but right there neck and neck with Toronto. At any point in time, they could gain that lead. But Terp, though, hits a little quick flank of his own. Has now picked up an aims on a 5 streak. Terp now, the person to look out for here on the side of Toronto is Toxin on the hill. Does get some nice trades back and forth, but he's going to get taken down. And Toronto playing for this rotation.
Yeah, this game right here is close, man. It's 132, 138. P4 getting ready to jump off. Look like Boston Burgers are getting ready to get these well, never mind. I just see player 2 spot out for Narnia and player 4 too. So this is going to be a tough hold for player 3 and player 4 to try to hold this, try to hold the line for the reinforcements to get here. The reinforcements early, like they're taking their time to get here. Close spawns are happening for Toronto Falters. The break is getting ready to happen. There goes one, but the kills are still lighting up green for the Boston Burgers. But Turk finally gets the big 2-piece to clear off those 2 Boston Burgers. But the spawn up favorably for the Boston Burgers, so they just spawn up and jump right back on the hill. But player 2 and player 5 do get these 4 spawns. So spawns are spawning out now for Boston Burgers. Spawns aren't working out, but game is close. 150, 155. This is a close game, see.
I mean, it's as close as it gets, that's for sure. Boston Burgers, though, now have to fight from the front, not getting the back spawns. I don't know, have the spawns locked down, have the hill locked down as well. Now gaining some exponential time here. We'll see how they can take this one away. But Boston Burgers, they're on the rotation at P1. I need hill timers back, and I need it now. I thought there was 30 seconds left on that. There was like 15. But P1 popping up right now. Toronto Falters up by, I mean, oh, wow. It's getting cut down every second, down by 20 now only. We'll see Boston Burgers on this initial P1. Should you see a lot of trading back and forth? Toronto, once again, probably going to play for a little bit of this P1. The last couple times, they've looked to try to get 20 to 30 seconds on P1 versus instantly rotating. Ooh, Bagel.
2 big kills by Bagel. Boston Burgers are fighting with everything they got. Do not want to go down 3-0. They're showing us a good map. Getting ready to get this game right back to tied. If they can just hold it for 2 more seconds, they cannot. They get taken down. But this rotation is big for Boston Burgers. They were thinking about the P2. When I started noticing in that last set of rotation before this set of rotations just jumped off, that Boston Burgers are now starting to get on the rotation. They're starting to favor spawns over hill time. And I think that's a great strategy as they find themselves right back in this game.
Right back in this game. I mean, Boston, every once in a while, they just get to someone back. Oh, okay, but Toronto Falters pick up 3 kills right there in a row. Going to get the 4th on the hill. They're going to hop on this time. Plenty of time here to pick up. The Boston Burgers, though, pushing from the middle of the map, hard charging their way over here. Toronto, no one on that time. Got to be careful, but they regain the lead momentarily. Once again, Toxin on a 5 streak, though. Does go down. So not going to matter too much. The Boston Burgers, they've got a player on the flank right now. That player, he's being read out. That is going to be Bagel. Prez knew he was there. The rotation here to P3 should be in here momentarily. ADHD Junkie gets on temporarily, but not going to be too much there. Bagel around the back, just being annoying. But Toronto still picking up some decent time here, a full 20 seconds or so. Thereafter tying things up 180, like 185, 185-ish is pretty solid. They'd be very happy with that, but the rotation is in. Boston should be the first ones there.
Yeah, I mean, every time Boston Burgers find out whatever route they took, it got shut down in that P2. So this B3, they're gonna have to respond the same way as they just got taken down. So it started off good, but it immediately the kill feed lights up for Toronto Falters. They have broken this hill. They are in prime position to win this game here. We got a little split going on from the Boston Burgers as they break in. Trades are going back and forth as we got the green and purple kill feed, but Toronto Falters end up winning that battle. They're on the hill, so this is back and forth. Looks like this is going to be a Boston Burgers hill. I don't know. They probably
Look at
they
that
could they
Narnia. Wow.
definitely cannot win it here. So they got to think about holding down these hills and getting the rotation to P4. As you can see, all Toronto Falters arrows are starting to favor that P4.
Boston doing a decent job, though, keeping these players kind of at bay, but they have to be ready for this rotation because this is a big hill. Toronto's done a good job playing around this hill, at least contesting it, but the last time around getting a ton of time here, probably about 35 seconds. So, got to be careful with this game. Basically tied up once again. Ashwagandha trying to find this player on the hill. Doesn't quite find him. Roberto clutching up for the team. Just like that, 25 seconds away. Are the Boston Burgers about to regain the lead? Are they? Now going to be up by a point just like that. Toronto now have to try to make some moves. This Boston setup may be a little bit weird, but it's working at the moment. Some kills coming in their way back and forth. The checkerboard is active. But Boston Burgers are spawning close. Terp trying to make a play. 9 more seconds and it's over. Toronto have to make a move. They start flooding in. The kills are going the way of Boston. They're getting everything they need at the moment. 5 more and this one's over. Toronto Falters, you got to make a move. It's not happening quite yet. 250 to 228. Boston Burgers clutch it up.
Yeah, they started favoring those rotations and favoring those spawns. The second set to the third set of rotations, 250, 228. Boston Burgers do not go down 3-0 fashion. They put one up on the board. They can start something here. But I mean, when I started looking at that minimap, I just started seeing player 2, player 4, just making sure they started favoring those spawns when and that is continuing to have good game after good game. His team is on this P2, starting their crew hardpoint time, getting the lead up to a 33 to 19 lead. Kill feed going back and forth, but Toronto Falters are saying the kill feed can go however it wants to go as long as that hardpoint time just keeps the crewing.
And right now, Toronto definitely getting a lot of time, but Roberto, his teammates are clutching up. His turn now. He's going to get taken down just like that. Toronto, though, I mean, this hold is just coming in so strong right now. I mean, Toronto's still picking up these kills. A couple players from Boston just barely sneaking through. They can test for a couple seconds, but now the rotation to the other side of the map will be coming in. Boston are there and ready for it. But Toronto's starting to push through the map on the back of a player like Prez, who just can't lose a gunfight right now.
Right. I gotta ask that guy to teach me how to shoot, man, because, man, that guy's shooting good. And my gun do not be shooting like that. I use the same gun, so
mine does this weird thing where it shoots left and right. His didn't do that.
Yeah, mine goes up and down. I don't know what that's about.
Exactly.
But,
it's weird. I miss my shots. He doesn't. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah. P3 is on, and Boston Burgers have control of this hill. They got to make sure they stop this Toronto Falters bleeding, because I think Toronto Falters got a big, like close to big 60 on that P2. So this P3 is going to be big, but an instant break by Toronto Falters is not going to help the cause for the Boston Burgers, as Toronto Falters are looking to say, we're trying to go to bed, but that car explosion does not help Toronto Falters' cause. It helps Boston Burgers, because now they got control of this hill.
The Boston Boys, and they got data control. Prez from outside the map cleans one up right there. He's going to be watching front diner now, but he gets pushed on in. ADHD junkie. You're being a little bit annoying before going down. I believe that was actually Bagel, but still, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But some nice kills coming in from Toronto. They've got themselves a nice 50-point lead going into this next hill. And P4 should get mixy quick, as Toronto, they have control. And they should be able to maintain spawns here. They just need to make sure they get the kills towards the street side, get someone pushed out, 2 kills going their way. Boston going to have a tough time now. They get 3 going the way of Toronto.
Last player is Big Max in the back. He's got to try to just, he's got to just stay back here and hold the line for try to get a spawn flip, but it did not happen. He gets taken down. Toronto Falters just trying to run away with this hard point, trying to call this series here on the rewind hard point, as they're getting a big hold here on this P4. This is P4, and it is the P2 and the P4 has been too big money hill for the Toronto Falters. These Boston Burgers have to rotate over to the Janitors so they can try to make this a game and try to hold that for at least 30 seconds.
Boston need to start clutching up right here. This is where things are going to get a little mixy if you don't start getting a ton of time going your way. And already getting shot in the back. Toronto are everywhere. They didn't, they just all came from the opposite side of the map where Boston thought they were going to come from. That's how this map is, man. That's going to happen every once in a while. In Toronto, though, trying to break on in. Not happening quite yet for them, but some kills starting to go their way. We'll see if Boston can keep replenishing here. They lose 2, though. The nice little trade is Roberto staying alive. Just has to try to stay alive a little longer. Does get taken down. Toronto now in control of the time. Going to start taking away with this one.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job for like 20 seconds of holding down that, fighting off that Toronto wave. But once they're about to finally get in, that finally got in, it just seemed like, you know, I mean, well, Boston Burgers spawned out, so it was a little track to get to this hill, but Roberto is turning up for his team, making it makes it. This is a close hill, so bringing out those close range guns like that. I forgot, I can't even think of the name of that gun.
Oh, compact.
Yeah, the compact. Bringing out guns like the compact is good for hills like that, as you know the fire rate is explosive. But this P1, it went back to P1. 170-55 is the score advantage for Toronto Falters. Have full control as P1, looking to take the game here on this set of rotations.
Toronto Falters doing a good job over towards this P1, but the ADHD junkie, I tell you what, that compact, it almost ripped his teammate's head off. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? But down by 120 points, got to start making some money moves. And the money moves they are making. They're getting some P1 time. They got to get the P2 roto. And, I mean, Toronto, they get the kills they need over towards P2. They know they'd rather have P2 than any amount of P1 time at this time here. But ADHD Junkie, maybe a chance to make a... Yeah, makes a play around the back, gets a kill there. They're going to have to try to deal with him before they get to solidify this next hill. I mean, that gun is just crazy. It shoots so fast. It's like a scorpion.
It does shoot amazingly fast. P2 starting off in the favor of Toronto Falters. Last time we seen them on this P2, they held it for a damn near 60 seconds. Let's see how long they can hold it here. Kills are lighting up for the Boston Burgers. So that repeat that we saw in that first set, we were not going to see it again, as Boston Burgers do get the kills light up for them, spawning out the Toronto Falters. And this is, you know, where they can start, you know, making this a little bit of game. The Toronto Falters have a 200-point mark is going to be a tough task for the Boston Burgers.
Yeah, I mean, going to be tough indeed. But still, down by 103 points, the Boston Burgers got to try to get it done. This rotation coming in over towards Diner, Toronto. They have one player there already, but they're not moving towards that back spawn, so they're going to be dependent on the rotation for sure from their team making their way over. But now they're at the point where they don't have to be fighting for every last second and scrap like Boston does. They can afford to just fight for 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there, and still take it. And just like that, though, they're getting all the kills they need. They're on this time over towards Diner. They should be able to get some of these early kills as well, because the street spawns are very wide open. Nades and stuns flying absolutely everywhere. The trophies are down as well. Absolutely cooking are those in Toronto Falters. They pick up 3 there. They're already 27 seconds away from taking this one.
Yeah, this game right here is going to be game over if Boston Burgers, and there is 3 big kills for Toronto Falters. So that could be it. If Roberto doesn't come in and make a big kill, he gets taken down. The last push for Boston Burgers is coming in now. We got all of them coming through this Diner side. Iron Press jumps off the hill. He says we don't have to win it here. We can win it on next, as long as if we keep control of the spawns. And that is what Toronto Falters are doing. 8 seconds away from this game. Next hill jumps off. Iron Press, he is there. No Boston Burger player is close. This is game. Toronto Falters win the series 3-1, 250-103 in the rewind hardpoint.
I mean, these Toronto players, I tell you what. I mean, they've been fun to watch all night. The Boston guys just as much. I mean, seeing the compact come out and stuff, we got to see some snipers coming out. I mean, this series has had everything we want. I mean, we got a lot of talent both sides of the ball here. But what are you going to do at the end of the day? One team's got to win it, but now Toronto are going to move to 1-1 on the season.